Hey, what's up, gamers? It's K-Wing here, bringing you review number 55. Wow, is it really that many already? Anyway, today is a co-op review, LEGO Star Wars The Complete Saga. Give a quick shout out there, babe.
Hey everybody, it's glad to be on the show.
Glad to have you back. Alright, people, you know the drill. It's time for the story of LEGO Star Wars.
Okay, so a long time ago in Hollywood, there were these three awesome movies in the 70s and 80s called the Star Wars trilogy. Unfortunately, our story begins with these three embarrassing, poorly acted, long and boring prequels that utterly fail and nobody wants to talk about.
Unless you're talking about LEGO Star Wars.
That's right. In LEGO Star Wars, these horrible movies are somewhat bearable to watch and fun to play. After all, a bad movie is easy to make fun of. They certainly had a lot more to make fun of in episodes 1 through 3 than in 4 through 6. But the humor in LEGO Star Wars 2 does not tear the movie apart, but it is subtle and honoring to the original trilogy. Right now, we're enjoying a cute little LEGO Star Wars slideshow made by this totally awesome graphic design major, I know. Nice job, honey.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, I am a complete Star Wars fan.
No lie.
That's right. And we are going to end our little Star Wars montage with scenes from Return of the Jedi. The scenes where Anakin is redeeming himself, and of course the little party at the end.
Concept for LEGO Star Wars. You can play Star Wars episodes 1 through 3, and of course the original trilogy, but with a fun, entertaining LEGO spin to the Star Wars universe. Now, LEGO Star Wars is all about the humor and making fun of this famous sci-fi saga. There are lots of different options and modes to LEGO Star Wars. The first mode is Story Mode. Now, Story Mode has funny cutscenes before, during, and even after the stages. The point of LEGO Star Wars is to play using a set number of characters and switching between them in order to beat the level. During these missions, your LEGO will be able to collect studs and white generators. The generators unlock hidden ships, and the studs act as your currency in the game. Now, the studs have a secret use too. When you collect 100%, you obtain True Jedi status. You can then unlock certain things hidden throughout the game. The next mode is, of course, Free Play, where you can use any Star Wars character to replay any episode. Or you can create your own character too. Free Play also allows you to switch between your characters at any time by pressing the 1 and 2 button. Replaying levels in Free Play is fun because it lets you find secrets and go places you couldn't when locked in Story Mode. Super Story Mode is beating an entire episode in a set amount of time. Bonus rooms are acquired from unlocking the golden bricks. This game can be played with 2 people at any time. No restarted needed. Simply have the second player push start and they will either help or hinder you. The game also allows player to drop out at any time without restarting the game. The arcade mode is only available when 2 people are playing. Think of it like a 2-player competition of sorts. You can play versus one another with various options as well. The most important concept of LEGO Star Wars is to have fun. It's LEGOs plus Star Wars. What could be more fun? Controls for this game. Now, I'll be explaining the Jedi controls for this game, and Vader will be demonstrating for you guys to see, and also the music selection is Parade of the Ewoks from Return of the Jedi. Now, in order to move your character, simply use the joystick on top of the Wii nunchuck. To jump, press the A button. To double jump, press the A button twice. In order to use the Force, simply hold in the Z button. And this can be used to break down doors, push people, death grip, you name it, even make chairs dance. In order to use your lightsaber, you can either swing the remote like a madman or tap the B button, which I prefer because you can use this to deflect lasers. Now, I actually want to give a little PSA to you guys about using the Force. It is very easy to use it in LEGO Star Wars, but please do not attempt to use the Force in real life. 1, tapping the Z button won't do anything, and 2, your relatives will think you're kind of strange and need help. Now, when using air lightsaber combat, simply press the A button and then the B button. To do the Jedi Slam, double jump and hold in the B button. Then have at it and hack away, either swinging the remote or tapping the B button all day. Now, when using blocking, hold in the B button for lightsaber combat.
You can push certain objects by walking into them. Your Lego will automatically latch on, and all you have to do is push or pull it. Move your Lego with a joystick. You can shoot a grappling hook by pressing the Z button, and you can jump by pressing A. Punching is when you're close to an enemy, and that's done by pressing the B button. Then, to shoot your laser beams, tap the B button in the desired fashion. Designed for this game.
Now, I know what you must be thinking. How can I explain the graphics? Well, this is a last-gen game, but what you have to remember is it is Legos, and for Legos, they look great. Not to mention that Traveler's Tales did a great job of showing the Star Wars universe in its high detail in Lego form.
Like those shiny floors.
Yeah, shiny floors, son. Sure. That works.
That's what I like.
Here's another good example. You see the Dagobah system, and of course the battle with Vader and Luke in Cloud City, and again, shiny floors. Yeah. This is probably the best detailed stage in the game, and my personal favorite to replay over and over just to look at all the great detail. Not to mention the character detail in this game is absolutely great. Time for the history of this game. First game came out in 2005, then the next one came out in 2006, and 2007. The next one is Indiana Jones, my personal favorite. Bad aspect for this game.
Yeah, that would be that Queen Amidala and Jar Jar are in this game. But the real bad aspect is feeling like your Legos, no, you, the player, are turning to the dark side.
What? No way, hon.
True.
Come on, that's weird. No. The real bad aspect for this game, gamers, is the terrible, annoying, boring, exaggerated ship and vehicle levels. They are so stupid. Being spoiled by Rogue Squadron, they're horrible. Not to mention, there is no epic final battle between father and son, Luke Skywalker and Darth Vader. And that, time for the good aspect of this game. The fact that Indiana Jones is a playable character in this game makes me want to burst out in a song. Indiana Jones, that is. He carries a fedora and a great big whip. He goes on adventures and saves the day. Yeah, you get the rest. I mean, the guy is absolutely amazing. I love the fact he's in this game. Indy was one of the guys I looked up to as a role model in the 1980s. He is so cool. He's beyond cool. The guy is frozen. I mean, look at how he just takes over this game. He has his whip and his revolver and the ever stylish leather jacket that gave me a leather jacket phase when I was a teenager. Having Indy in this game is, again, way beyond uberness. It is just so awesome to play as Indiana Jones in the entire LEGO Star Wars universe. I guess I should mention that Indiana Jones has a brand new movie coming out this year. Oh yeah, not to mention Indy's getting his own LEGO game in July, and...
Okay, dear, you can knock off the fanboyism.
What fanboyism?
Yeah, Indy isn't that cool. He's a womanizer and he's a jerk.
True, but I better not say anymore. I'll be sleeping in the garage. Why not?
That's right.
Well, other than the fact Indy is in this game, which is, again, very cool, it's better to play with two players. I love the randomness of this game, like being able to start LEGO fights at any time during the game.
The pod race is much better than the original, plus you can play using different chips.
Which is, again, much better. Episode 3, Stage 1 is not just a lot of fun, it's probably one of the best levels in this entire saga. Not to mention the speeder bikes is a lot of fun, but I will say this. This game is great for any Star Wars fan. Anyone in your entire family can grab a lightsaber and start swinging away and having a blast.
We give this game an excellent 8 out of 10.
The next review will be Pikmin for the Nintendo GameCube. God bless
and happy gaming.
Thanks for watching, and
please
please
subscribe.